Okay, Marcus, your job in this video is to get people excited about what we have for the upcoming season. Because we get all these emails, well, what are we going to see this year? So,
well, you literally just found out a new hunt that got added to the calendar in the last 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yep.
So
I did not know until you showed up here. Marcus comes out to the shop. Hey, did you draw antelope? I'm like, I don't know. Is it out? You didn't draw.
I forgot to apply. It's a pretty good way to not draw.
Here we are. We preach about deadlines, applications, everything else. And in his home state, he forgets to apply for antelope.
It's pretty embarrassing. I blame it on the fact that I'm so on top of it that as soon as everything comes out, I apply for all the species.
Yeah.
But when it first pops out, antelope is not available to apply for yet.
So, but he does tell us, but my wife Kara drew antelope. So how did you remember, or did
I
she
did
do
hers
her?
I did hers at a later date. I applied.
And it didn't dawn on you that you didn't?
No. I'm like, well, I already applied for everything. And then you go look at the draw results and you're like.
Comments down below. How many demerits for Marcus today? But I drew, finally, this is only my third Montana pronghorn tag in, I don't know, I think 11 or 12 years. So Marcus and I were just talking about, there's a really good walleye lake there. Should we go walleye fishing and antelope hunting? Anyhow, so we want all of you, this is our way of answering the question of what's going to happen on Fresh Tracks this year. Should we just start chronologically?
I feel like that's the best way that we'll get through it.
So, I have Nevada archery mule deer. It's not a tag anyone gets too excited about, but I'm going to be there. And then you still have a deer tag because of this leftover kind of thing.
Yeah, so I still ended up burning my points in Nevada, getting a tag that was turned back. Mm-hmm. So still get to go hunt deer in Nevada.
So he drew a tag that I drew, I think, 7 years ago, and it took me a bucket full of points to draw this archery mule deer tag. And Marcus got it by just paying attention and being on his phone. Like, oh yeah, I'll buy that one. Mm-hmm. So
those are the first two. We'll be down there overlapping at the same time.
And then I'm not sure if this one is going to make Fresh Tracks or not. We're going to try, but those of you who know Corey Jacobson's University of Elk Hunting, we are helping Corey with a bunch of that stuff. Us and Go Hunt. So use promo code Randy. He'll give you $20 off if you subscribe. But we're going to expand it into a bunch of other species. So we're going to do antelope. I'm in charge of doing the antelope stuff. So I don't know if we can go down to Nevada. And so Nevada gives very few landowner vouchers. But I needed to make sure if we're going to get this instructional stuff done that we had an antelope tag. So I bought a voucher from a guy I know, and it's the same voucher that we had when we took Ray White 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago.
I don't know if we'll get an episode out of that. That's strictly for instructional stuff. If we somehow luck out and can get an episode out of it, great, but don't count on that one.
And we roll right into September.
Yeah.
Which gets crazy.
Yeah, September is like out of hand because Michael and I will be doing archery elk in Montana.
Yep.
And we're going to share that with our buddy Corey over on his Destination Elk series that he does on his Elk 101 YouTube channel. And then Michael and I get back from that elk hunt, and 2 days later, I have a Shiras moose tag in Montana. So.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm still bummed that. My goal is to still show up. I'm going to crash your guys' camp because Bo and I are going to be hunting archery elk at the same time, but we're going to kill them. We're going to kill 2 bulls, and then we're going to show up and help out at moose camp. That's the plan.
I'm all about that. That works for me.
Yeah, and on that hunt, Bo and I, we could not get a tag in the same area. So Bo has a tag in Idaho, I have a tag in Montana, and a leftover tag in Wyoming. Because we had 3 points, we didn't draw a general tag in Wyoming this year.
Right.
And so we couldn't even pick up a general, so this is just a leftover for a single unit.
Yeah.
But no, it'll be fun. I'm excited.
So then you and Bo are going elk hunting.
Yep.
And then towards the end of Wyoming, Mason Payer from Nosler, he and I applied in the same unit. I'm like, Mason, you got a ton of points, I don't. He drew, I didn't. So
For pronghorn.
For pronghorn. Yeah. So I told him that when it comes to pronghorn, have truck will travel is my sign. I will go and help anybody on a pronghorn hunt if I can squeak it in the calendar. So then our sweepstakes winner, Sean, has a New Mexico elk tag, which he applied, last year he applied Wyoming, New Mexico, I think Arizona, Colorado, and he didn't draw. This year, he did the whole gamut again, didn't draw. So the Elk Foundation runs this sweepstakes, and I called the Elk Foundation. I'm like, well, you know, we told this guy we would take him hunting. And so we're taking him hunting. But again, to make sure he gets to go on a good hunt, we bought a unit-wide landowner voucher in New Mexico. And we've done that with a lot of our sweepstakes winners. In fact, I think last year was the first time a sweepstakes winner ever drew the tag.
Well, it's still all public land too.
Oh yeah.
It's all, even the way the vouchers work. But
yeah, the unit-wide ones, you just go hunt the unit. So, and I just always throw that out there. I let the audience know because I know there's some controversy involved in it. But that's the New Mexico system, and it is what it is. So we get back from that. I'll be gone when Montana Rifle Elk opens.
Yeah, we don't have anything like on the calendar scheduled to film Montana opener.
No.
But it could if the opportunity presents itself, maybe. But right now,
open. Whoever wants to. Can we come film?
We
have camera guys who will travel.
Camera guys that have tags.
Dale's like, wait, I got a tag. You're going to be in New Mexico with me.
No, I'm going to be in Colorado.
That's right, because Bo.
Oh, but that's not till November or October 31st or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So you and Dale are going with Bo to Colorado.
He has a mule deer tag.
He has a mule deer tag, and I said that you should buy an over-the-counter elk tag.
Oh, geez. That'd put me at 4 elk tags this year.
If one is good, 4 is way gooder. So we got that. And then you guys get back from that, and you're going to miss out on Matthews, Nevada elk hunt.
I know. I'm missing out on kind of the really cool hunts this year.
You are. We leave November 1st for Nevada for Matthews elk. It's taken him 19 years to draw, and it's a really good unit. Our buddy Scott Jones, and he's like, oh man, I'm coming. I'm like, well, Scott, we'd think you were mad at us if you didn't show up, because when we go to Nevada, Scott is just there. And Scott's part of the family, man. I mean, he's for all practical purposes, Scott Jones is part of the Fresh Tracks crew because we love the man. He's just the coolest guy. So,
That'll be fun.
He'll be helping on that hunt. But you can't do that hunt because you're going to Arizona, right?
Yep.
When you get back from Bo's hunt.
Yep. So Arizona, late archery elk tag. So
spot and stock.
Spot and stock, no bugling elk, which is going to be tough, but I'm up for the challenge. I think it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah.
As long as I see elk, it's going to be fun. And we're going to do that one a little different. We're not going to have, like, just my wife Kara and I are going to be filming it together. So Kara's going to
Send me a bill, Kara.
Kara's going to be filming, and I'll still be filming, but I think it'll be a fun way to document it.
You guys are, your interactions together, the audience loves it. And Kara is the coolest person. I'm excited to see that one.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
And then, let's see, somewhere along there, in November, we usually do some Montana deer hunting.
Yeah, it's looking like it's not a lot of gaps in the calendar in November, though. So.
No. Because someone's going to Idaho with Bo and Kirsten.
Oh, right, because Kirsten has an elk tag in Idaho.
Yeah, a November elk tag there. And then I have a mountain goat tag that we've blocked off the last half of November for mountain goat.
Yeah.
And you're going to miss that.
Again, though, plan is to kill the elk early and then crash them out and go hunt.
Because I just got a text from Bo just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
And he just texted me, he's like, confirming mountain goat dates.
Nice. That's exciting. It's
And
also crazy that you drew a moose tag and a mountain goat tag in the same year.
Same year, same unit.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part. So we got that. And somewhere in there, you guys got to fit in your Montana deer tags. I don't know if we'll get a chance to film any of that. Do we have anything in December? I don't think so.
No, that's kind of a new, I feel like we usually
have, someone's got
overflow
a
into-
Coos deer tag or a
Yeah.
late Arizona elk tag or something. Who knows? Something will come up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a wild year. It's exciting. And you got some really cool tags.
Yeah, I just, never again will I have a season where I have a pair of premium hunts like the moose and goat hunt. It just, taken 30 years to draw that moose tag. Just how it is. We got a bonus point system, so you never know, you know.
Right.
And then for Matthew to have that elk tag, it's been 2 years since he and I have shared a hunting camp. Or we had a 2-year gap, so the last time we shared a hunting camp was his hunt that you filmed in Wyoming in 2018. So I'm excited to go to Nevada and do that.
That'll be cool.
Yeah.
That'll be super cool.
So anyhow, folks, we appreciate that you watch and follow along. I don't know when this video is going to drop. Do you know when this is going to drop, Dale?
Right before the season starts?
Right before the
probably.
season starts.
But that's, well, I mean, people always ask, like, oh, what's next on the calendar? What's next on the schedule? So this is our way of telling everybody, I guess. So cool.
If they're not excited now, I guess I didn't do my job.
Yeah,
really,
it's about to get...
Marcus didn't do his job. I told him, your job is to get people excited.
Yeah, the season is about to get wild. It's going to be nonstop for the next few months. So
yeah,
it's exciting.
Thanks for watching, folks. Hope you all have a great season. We're here to bring you as much good content as we possibly can. Thanks for watching and thanks for supporting us, because without all of you, we wouldn't be able to go out and produce this content. And we're always grateful for your support.